You keep telling yourself you're lazy, that you just don't have discipline. But what if that's not the truth at all? What if your brain is simply overloaded and exhausted? You wake up in the morning, and even before your day begins, you already feel tired, heavy, and slow, like your energy never fully came back. You try to focus on something important, but your mind refuses to stay in one place. It keeps jumping from thought to thought, without giving you control. You try to focus on something important, but your mind refuses to stay in one place. It keeps jumping from thought to thought, without giving you control. And slowly, you begin to blame yourself, calling yourself lazy, unproductive, and over time, you start believing it's true. But here's what most people never realize. This is not laziness. This is what happens when your brain is overloaded with too much input. Every notification you check, every video you scroll past, every small distraction you allow, adds more weight to your brain. Your brain keeps switching constantly, from one thing to another, never staying in one place long enough to truly rest or recover. And over time, this constant mental activity starts draining your energy, even if your body feels fine. That's why you feel tired, even when you haven't done much, because your brain has been working non-stop. You're not avoiding work. You're not weak. Your brain simply doesn't have enough energy to take action anymore. And the more you try to force yourself, the heavier it feels, like you're pushing against something invisible that keeps holding you back. Because this isn't a motivation problem, it's a mental overload problem, and pushing harder only makes it worse. So what does your brain actually need? Not more effort, not more pressure, but something completely different. So what does your brain actually need? Not more effort, not more pressure, but something completely different. It needs real rest, not scrolling, not distractions, but actual silence. But when you sit in silence, even for a few minutes, your brain finally slows down and starts to recover. At first, it might feel uncomfortable. Your mind will try to escape, but that's exactly when healing begins. And slowly, your thoughts become quieter, your mind becomes clearer, and your energy starts coming back. You begin to feel lighter, less pressured, and more in control, without forcing anything. And suddenly, starting a task doesn't feel impossible anymore, because your brain finally has the energy to act. This is what real recovery looks like, not pushing harder, but giving your brain what it actually needs. So next time you feel stuck, don't blame yourself immediately. Take a step back and observe what's really happening. Because the problem might not be you. It might be the way your brain is being constantly overloaded. Because the problem might not be you. It might be the way your brain is being constantly overloaded. You stop calling yourself lazy, you stop feeling guilty, and you start treating your brain with more awareness. Because you're not broken, you're not weak, you're just overwhelmed, and that can be fixed. And when you give your brain the space it needs, it rewards you with clarity, focus, and real energy. And when you give your brain the space it needs, it rewards you with clarity, focus, and real energy. And once you fix that, you don't just feel better. You become someone who can finally move forward again.